Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. Looking at a warm start, mid-70s. Rain tonight into the overnight. By the way, it could be a touch humid today. Tomorrow, the rain clears out. Late morning into early afternoon. It looks by noon like we're going to be okay, clearing mostly out.
That's good news.
Yes, and it'll be cooler tomorrow. The high is about 60, 61.
Wow. Going to a big dip from yesterday and today. Very hot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 65, but yeah, not like today. Today, we could, in certain spots, hit 80s. I'm saying 75 or so because most of the island will be about that, but you're going to have spots, like warmer spots on the island today, humid and close to 85, by the way.
Yeah.
But when the rain comes in later and overnight, we get down to the low to mid 60s tomorrow, and then Sunday back to 70, and pretty nice. So.
Sounds good. Hey, listen, It's the weekend.
Yes, it is. We're excited about that. We'll talk more about Cande's big speech. We already started with that earlier in the hour, giving a speech inducting your friend into a college radio Hall of Fame. Which radio station is it again?
WCWP 88.1 on the FM dial.
That's CW Post, right?
Yes.
Yes, very nice. Yesterday, and I sent you video, a beautiful night of music I attended, Cande.
But I noticed something and I said, you go, girl, Leah. You just go. Leah is playing the trumpet, right? Trombone? No, trumpet.
Trumpet, yeah.
Right. That's what I thought. And she is in the back with 3 male trumpeters. She's the only female in this jazz band trumpet section.
Well, wait. I'm going to correct you on one thing. Maybe, see, in the video, and by the way, you're close to being right. There's very few female trumpet players that I've seen over the course of Leah's music career in school. But there is one other female playing trumpet in the back. Maybe as I was zooming out and zooming in, you didn't catch that girl.
I might not have, because I used to play percussion.
Mm-hmm.
And I was one of 2 girls with a bunch of boys, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Now, you could say I'm boy crazy. I'll let you say that. But to me, it was I didn't want to play the flute, clarinet, all girls. I wanted to be with the boys. So yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, you go, Leah.
Well, she chose trumpet in 4th grade, so I don't know how much that was.
Oh, will you stop living in the land of denial?
Denial is a river in Egypt.
Wink,
right?
wink, Leah. Gotcha, honey.
But yes, she is one of very few female trumpet players. Now, this was jazz band. The concert band was last week, as you know.
Now, the jazz band is really the creme de la creme. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the jazz band is usually the kids who really, can't live without their instrument. You know, they love to play.
They excel at it.
Right. And so it was cool because you had the middle school jazz band yesterday. Then you had the middle school choir. Then you had the high school choir. And then you had the high school jazz band to finish it off. And Cande, I will let you tell the tale. What was the jazz I sent you? Was it not just extraordinary? Fantastic.
It was really, really good. They're really spot on. They're as good as anything you're going to hear, really. They were great. I was impressed. Very impressed.
Yeah, they do an excellent job. It was a lot of fun. And it's like a casual setting. Normally, the concerts we do are in the auditorium, like you'd imagine. But at the end of the year, they do a big jazz chorus and band thing in the gymnasium, and they have, different families will volunteer to cook pasta, or they'll get donations from restaurants, and they serve dinner. So there was a big Italian dinner last night.
How lovely.
Yeah. So you're sitting there eating, you're getting food and eating while you listen to the music go.
Oh, my heaven, that's lovely, really. I've not heard of that. That's special. You're
Yeah.
eating and listening. They
Yes.
don't hold you hostage for the food.
No, it was like a little dinner theater thing going on there. Yeah.
Love that. That is great. Really.
Yeah. Had a good time. Final music show of the year for the kids.
So
Yesterday,
proud of Leah. She is just really something.
she loves it. She loves she loves doing the instrument. I have to tell you, Abigail, I've been hearing Abigail practicing her clarinet in her room. She's getting really good at the clarinet.
Of course. Of course. Listen, clarinet's great. My friend Ellen, her father was a clarinetist. He played all over the place.
And yesterday, I picked up a rental. Elijah, as I told you, switching from trombone to saxophone.
Yes, I love the sax.
He loves it. He can't get enough of it. Loves the sax. Great move we did there, switching.
Yeah, I love that. I can't wait till next year when we hear it.
Yeah. So we had a great night. It was awesome. The music was fantastic. Candy, we always save national days for the 8 o'clock hour, but when there's a big one, we will tell you about it. It is National Donut Day today.
Oh, this is big for you?
Well, it's big for a lot of people. I'm not a huge donut fanatic.
Nor am I.
Okay, but you know, a lot of people love their donuts, right?
Well, if you show me a box of Entenmann's chocolate-covered donuts, yeah, that might get me. Those really are my favorite. If I'm going to have a donut, that would be the one.
Used to have those a lot living in Rockaway, you know, in
Yeah.
my parents' house. They
Love those.
enjoyed that.
Hmm.
Krispy Kreme offering one free donut to everyone today. No purchase necessary. You just stop in if you're
Really?
so inclined. Dunkin' giving out one free donut if you buy a drink today.
Lovely.
Duck Donuts. Yes, you were
No,
going to say
no, go
something?
ahead. Nothing. Duck,
All right.
duck donuts.
Duck Donuts, yes, a new donut company recently. Giving out free cinnamon sugar donuts, no purchase necessary.
Very nice. You could just go from one spot to another, eat donuts all day.
And Taco Bell has a deal if you order through any of their big delivery apps and spend $20 or more, all you have to do is add their Cinnabon Delight dessert to your order, and they will throw it in for free. So there's a little.
All right. So you
little
can get all
bonus.
kinds of donut things. Very good. I won't be
Yeah.
partaking, but excellent.
I know. Listen, there's a lot of people who love the
Do
donuts.
you have a favorite donut if you're going to have one?
No, I try to stay away from them. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't eat them.
But I mean, listen. We love donuts. They taste amazing. Donuts.
Well,
are
every now and then, Brian, I'll
incredible.
sneak in an Entenmann's box, and I'm like, why did you do this to me?
Right. The reason I'm not eating donuts is not because I hate donuts. It's because of what they do to you, Candy.
Right.
That's it. But another story for you. Something very big happened in Disneyland this week. Splash Mountain closed for good at Disneyland in California.
Oh, why is that?
Well, okay, so the one in Disney World, I'll give you the overview. The one in Disney World in Orlando closed back in January.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Disneyland in California closed this past Wednesday, 34 years after it opened in 1989. Now, back in 2020, there was a whole thing, issues about how the ride was based on racism and the 1946 movie Song of the South. So even at the time, Bob Iger said the ride is not appropriate in today's world. We'll be closing the ride. So they closed Splash Mountain. They're renovating both rides, Orlando and California, and opening a similar one, still same kind of vibe, but it's going to be based on The Princess and the Frog. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Any Disney fanatics can.
Right. Well, I look forward to the day when Maeve is headed to Disney, and I'll be there. I already told them I'm there. I have to go. I have to be with Maeve when she experiences Disney. But we got a number of years for that to go on.
Okay, side note on that. They, I'm sure, will be very welcoming of
Yeah.
the help.
Now, back in the day when my kids were little, my mother-in-law came to a lot of places. My mother had already passed on.
Mm-hmm.
We brought my mother-in-law to a lot of things that we did always. And yes, it's to our benefit as well because we could have a dinner, the two of us. She watched the kids, just another hands and eyes on the situation.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
it's a huge thing. I'll give you many examples. I'll start with the fact that when me and my sisters were kids, we'd go to Florida every year over winter break, and my mother's parents would come with us. They'd be in a room right next door. And you know the story. My mother's father, my grandfather, would hand each child a roll of $10 of quarters for the arcade.
Very
And
exciting.
that is a core memory. Like we knew when we unpacked, we got in the room, we unpacked, we'd go to Grandma and Grandpa's room to get our roll of quarters. That was
Lovely. That's what I'm talking about. So
yeah.
yeah, I look forward to those days.
But just I want to give you more fodder, more inspiration. My parents took me, Dana, and Leah when she was 1.5 on a cruise. That's where we got the love of cruise. Now we had been for our
Ah,
honeymoon. We'd been on the honeymoon, but we went with my parents, and it was great. They watched Leah. We'd go out at night maybe for a few hours, and they would help with Leah, and now of course we take vacations from time to time with my in-laws who have watched the kids at
yes, your
times,
mother-in-law
right?
really did a good job back in the beginning of
Yeah.
your children history. So I look forward to that. I got a lot of joy coming my way.
That is beautiful. And one more since you brought it up, really wasn't going to get into this, but one more side note. We got the information yesterday for Leah's band trip to Disney next year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's being put together. It's happening in March, and all the details.
Now
And
she's going to be a junior next year. Am I
no,
following this right? Oh,
no, she will be a sophomore next year.
so what year is she graduating?
26, June of 26.
Oh, I got to mark that down. Big,
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, gonna be a big deal. Candy, less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We are hot and humid today. Certain spots could hit 85. Overall, most of the island will see 75 and a little humidity. Rain tonight into the overnight, clearing out for the second half of your Saturday. Cool, low to mid 60s, and Sunday back to about 70. Let's hit the roads, my country, 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.